time. Bring the paint
already
time.
worried about stopping you, MP.
Pacers game. New Pacers players give you great seats at a great price. Visit the ticket booth today for details and available games. We are looking forward to the next time the Pacers season because each and every one of you will get your own Boomer bobblehead. The National Basketball Association and the Indiana Pacers are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court or giving up play, or using your cup.
Hi, everyone. All right, let's take a look at some numbers for Tyrese Haliburton.
And a stat to focus on is his steal total over the last 5 games. He's been working on his defense, trying to be a disruptor, and it's made them a lot better on D.
So let's take a look at the starters for Toronto. MP is out there with Walter. Then it's Williams. Then it's Brandon Ingram. And it's Barnes in at the 4. And for the Pacers, Siakam at power forward with Turner in at center. Haliburton and Nembhard, the 1 and the 2. And it's Mathurin in at the 3. Well, tonight is a huge game. These are 2 of the best in the league. And MP has total focus on one thing, helping his team come up with a statement win.
Look, you got to give MP props with the way he's gone about these matchups. He made his goals public, which put a target on his back and fueled the opposition. But MP has met the challenge with fire so far, and he's undefeated in those matchups.
These 2 teams love to share the ball. Now, Doris, you were a gifted passer, a conference assist leader. What makes a great playmaker?
Well, look at Brian Anderson doing his homework on his partner here. I think, obviously, you have to have some vision. You've got to have a handle to be able to get to the spots you want to on the floor, to deliver the pass at the appropriate angle, but maybe most importantly, you have to have a desire to make your teammates better.
And what an incredible achievement from MP recently. Grant, he turned in one of the most efficient games you will ever see.
Well, you talk about what it means to dominate. MP was the definition of that with his performance. Now, everything fell for him, and it looked like he was a man amongst boys. You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
MP against Haliburton. Misses the 3.
Well, you're trying to answer the 3, but you force up a shot that he would have been better off passing up.
From deep, MP. And the Raptors, another 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Back to Haliburton. Outside Mathurin. Floats one. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Offensive board. Tries to save it. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Walter. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. Nembhard outside. Siakam, pass to Mathurin. Nembhard outside. Three-pointer, Haliburton. Rebound by the Raptors. They've been playing excellent team basketball. 9 wins in a row.
Well, this is a basketball team that's really humming right now. And what you love is they're working together as a unit, which makes it fun to watch. What I'm curious about here is when teams start to adapt and take away their best strategy, how do they keep the streak going? Really, really interested to see how this plays out.
Well, there's no question. Pascal Siakam has raised the ceiling of this Pacers team.
Yeah, absolutely. He complements Haliburton's up-tempo style very well. And defensively, he shores things up with his ability to guard 1 through 5.
MP with it. Haliburton picks him up. And here's MP from outside. Sinks it from distance. MP's got 15 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
And again, Toronto with a triple.
By the time this young man is done, MP could be one of the great scorers we've ever seen.
Here's Halliburton. Williams grabs the board.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
From behind the arc, MP again from deep. MP's got 21.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. No problems knocking that one down. He's got 24.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Siakam outside. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Again, Halliburton missing.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pacers trail by 16. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Warriors was tremendous. He ended up with a jaw-dropping amount of points, and he was in the zone offensively. There was nothing the D could do to stop him. A legendary performance that will be talked about for years to come. Unless he's able to do it again tonight. Brian?
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Raptors lead by 16. Pass to Walter. Back to MP. 6 to shoot. Goes up on the wing. And the sweet roll that time on the rim. That one falls. MP's got 28 points for the game. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. Mathurin against Ingram. The 11-footer. Rebound Toronto. And this matchup with the Pacers, their first meeting of the season.
Yeah, they were impressive against this club in a clash of the Titans last year, sweeping the season series.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
After a trade to New Orleans back in 2019, Brandon Ingram has become a primary scorer, Grant.
Yeah, he scored well over 20 points per game since leaving the Lakers. B.I. has the rare blend of length and shooting, and beyond scoring, Ingram's assist numbers are very impressive too. Wow, some strong perimeter shooting here in the first quarter.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. He wants to review the game plan. And a new group getting ready for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Turner. Neesmith comes in for Mathurin. Shepard, he's checked in for Nembhard. And Mitchell subbed in for Tyrese Halliburton. And here are the Pacers now. Pass to Mitchell. Now Siakam. Fade away. And the shot is good off the backboard.
That's why they call him Spicy P, cooking up a mid-range J. Go ahead, Pascal.
MP outside. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Walker, a screen on Williams. Siakam for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. Lets it fly. Again, the Raptors good for 2 more.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Siakam with it. Guarded now by Williams.
Toronto foul. Ochai Agbaji.
Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Tyrese Halliburton comes in for Shepherd. Toronto making a switch here.
On the court.
35 seconds left now in the first quarter. The three from Mitchell. Toronto grabs the miss. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Now here's Halliburton. Turned in an outstanding game against Washington. Outside Mitchell. Can they get it? Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
MP getting it done for Toronto. He added to his stat. Checked in for Toronto. And here's Indiana now. Aaron Nesmith is out there with Walker. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Jackson. And it's Mitchell in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for the Pacers. And the ball out of play. The Raptors will have it.
Boy, not sure what happened on that one. Just an unforced error.
For Toronto, they've gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. MP looking around. Misses in close. And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. They defeated Washington in their last game.
And that night, they did a great job of executing their plays and creating mismatches.
Well, it was certainly a game that their analytics people had to love breaking down. I thought they exposed every weakness in the defense. It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Jackson against MP. Baseline try. Not enough on that one as it misses.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
To win the drought. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. And every team is looking for length on their roster.
Yeah, the reason, BA, is because of the quality and skill of shooting. Guys are coming across half court, and they can shoot the basketball at 35 feet. The reason you need length is there's more area to cover. Increasingly, Brian, it's getting harder and harder to play as an undersized guard in this league.
Halliburton, the pass to Nesmith. Walker with it. Pass to Turner. Outside Nesmith. Just 5 to shoot. Nembhard outside. Drills it from deep. Nembhard's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
From deep, MP. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton on the wing. Pass to Nesmith. It's Walker on the wing. Back to Nesmith. Now Nembhard lets it go from deep. And it's MP with a rebound.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
The Pacers have a star tandem with Tyrese Halliburton and the newly re-signed Pascal Siakam, who said of his all-star point guard, his knowledge of the game and his desire to win and get better, that's all you can really ask for from a young player. Out there on the floor together, I think it's naturally just a fit. Brian?
Okay, Allie, thanks.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Here's Halliburton. Good. Halliburton's got 11 points.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
From deep, MP. Yet another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Outside Neesmith. There's a screen by Turner. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Raptors have gotten 6 of their 12 attempts to go since the end of the first. MP no good. Indiana has gone just 1 of 5 so far this quarter from 3. Halliburton finds Turner. Here's Nembhard. Outside Walker. Halliburton with the ball. With the 10-footer. Good. And it's Walker who picks up the assist. Halliburton's got 4 points in the quarter.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
From deep, MP. The rebound by Neesmith. Well, the Pacers shooting just around 33% since the second quarter got underway. And Tyrese Halliburton with a 3. He's got 16.
I'll tell you, you can't put your head down after a tough first quarter. You've got to keep fighting, and now he's starting to roll.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Siakam, he's checked in for Walker. Mathurin comes in for Neesmith. And Mitchell subbed in for Halliburton. From deep, MP. And again for 3. Man, he's really launching them from outside the arc.
Man, so locked in, feeling confident in his three-point shot tonight.
On the wing, Mathurin. To the inside, Mitchell. Abaji with a rebound.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
MP inside. He's guarded by Nembhard. A nice shot by MP. MP's got 58. Indiana has gone 2 of 6 from distance here in the second quarter.
Remaining in the first half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Mathurin. And there's the drive. Rebound Toronto. 1:51 left to play in the second quarter. Doris, no secret how talented the international players are in the NBA, especially those from Canada.
Yeah, we've seen a number of Canadians come in and have a high level of impact for their team. For Mathurin, think about his availability his rookie year, played in almost every game, and this guy is a legit scorer at this level.
1:25 left in the first half. Offline with a 3. And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Following this game, they host the Magic. And that'll wrap up what has been a 5-game homestand for them. High post Siakam working on Barnes. A shot to stop the run. Pirtle grabs a miss. It's been all Raptors. 3 on 3. And here's MP from outside. On target from range.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Nembhard, the pass to Siakam. Outside Mitchell. Three-pointer Mathurin. The rebound by MP.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find...
Good! Another from 3.
Another 3 for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Pass to Siakam. And here's Mitchell. Fires the 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got 4 rebounds in the game. Ingram, the pass to MP. Takes the 3, and again for 3.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. And so it's Toronto, making this game a no contest. They poured it on early, and they've never let up. They've had incredible success defensively, taking away good looks and pressuring shooters. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this.
Center court. And get ready.
Well, I think for the Raptors, they should win this one. But we always talk about these trap games where a team comes in.
Now we'll take a look back at our featured game. That was quite a performance for the Toronto Raptors.
Their ability.
And that is going to do it for us. Let's get back to some second half action with Brian Anderson and company.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Scotty Barnes is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then it's Walter. Then it's the next. Again from distance.
The parade of threes has no end in sight. He just keeps knocking them down.
And that latest triple ties him for second for most threes in a game. What a monster performance from deep it's been. Siakam outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. Siakam's got 7.
Boy, Pascal Siakam with the big-time answer from 3. Nice.
From deep, MP. And again for 3.
And he's topped his own personal best. A new second-place mark for most single-game triples. He is never shy when it comes time to launch.
Not at all. Casting away and making a little history in the process. What a privilege to be here to witness this. He's as good as it gets from long distance. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. MP's got 9 points now in the second half.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
Here's Siakam. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Barnes has got 5 rebounds in the game. The drive by MP. And again.
MP.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Back to Mathurin. Jacks up a 3. Barnes with the rebound. Barnes has got his 6th rebound on the night. From deep, MP. Rebounded by Halliburton.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 in a row to start the half.
Pass to Turner. Nembhard outside. Second chance shot. Rebound Toronto.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
Good. Another from 3.
There it is, a shot that puts him tied at the top of the record books.
Masterclass in 3-point shooting. Amazing. 3-pointer Halliburton. And Indiana misses again.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
MP shot is off.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Nembhard. They need this. Williams grabs the board.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Mathurin against MP. Siakam outside. Lets the 3 fly. Rebounded by Ingram. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 8 shots to go in the third. This one for 3. And again for 3.
Oh, hot as a tea kettle. He is just firing away. And he has set a new record for the most triples ever in an NBA game.
Breaking his own record. We knew his reputation and the kind of shooting display he can put on. He's taken it to another level, though. The Pacers making a switch here. Neesmith's checked in. And the standings for the NBA Cup starting to come into focus.
Yeah, but there's still time to make a push. We'll just have to wait and see which teams are able to punch their ticket to the knockout round.
Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. MP against Halliburton. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in. Halliburton's gotten 4 this quarter.
Tyrese Halliburton has an array of moves offensively. Off the deck, yes, sir.
MP no good. Indiana's gone just 1 of 5 from three-point range here in the third quarter. And certain guys are just solid with what they do. Doris, I think that applies to Andrew Nembhard.
Yeah, I think it does, B.A., because whenever he's out there, there's the steadying presence he brings. And that is while competing at a high level on the defensive end. His competitive toughness might be his best attribute.
Halliburton for 3. No luck on that one.
Well, 2 long-range bombs in the first, but that's stalled out right now.
From deep, MP. Oh, connects again.
90 points, a legendary performance.
We will be talking about this one for a long, long time. Halliburton, no good. For Toronto, they've gone 8 of 12 from the floor in the third quarter. Barnes with a screen on Turner. Here's MP. Another one goes. Incredible.
And that ties him for 3rd all-time scoring for a single game. What a remarkable night.
Boy, a game not to be forgotten. He has put on a show. Halliburton outside. To stop the run. And that one's good. Halliburton's got 22 points.
You have to know how to play pick and roll in today's NBA. Tyrese Halliburton just dissecting the defense with ease right now.
And here's MP from outside. And got it! Another basket!
He has been simply unstoppable.
And he's now 3rd all-time for points in a game. 1 for the ages. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, Tyrese Halliburton, an all-star starter last season, is not done yet. He said, quote, "I want to be a champion, a Hall of Famer, and one of the greats. I want the next generation to talk about my ability as a basketball player. That's definitely the goal, and I don't ever set limits." Brian?
Allie just scratching the surface. Thank you. Good stuff there. And here's MP from outside. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's nearing the single-game franchise scoring record.
Absolutely on fire. Already a night to remember and approaching some history. Siakam outside. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got 4 rebounds now. For 3. And another one.
He is ripping through this defense and continues his assault on the record books.
And that score moves him into 2nd place for most points in a game. Turner passes to Halliburton. Fires for 3. Rebound Toronto. MP outside. The rebound by Turner. Well, the Pacers shooting only 31% in the game. Halliburton, no good. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the last meeting in a 4-game road trip. And it's in there.
MP showing he's willing to engage the contact in the painted area. Overcome the challenges, young sir.
They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Here's Halliburton. And he gets it to go off the front iron. Halliburton's got 10 points in the quarter.
Hey, he's doing whatever he can right now to pump up his teammates.
And yes, another basket.
What a moment. It's one for the history books. Again, he has set the record for the most points ever in a single game.
Unparalleled scoring capability. We've seen it time and time again. There's really nothing he can't do on a basketball court when he sets his mind to it. Going inside.
Oh!
Hammers it home.
So nice. He's shaking the hoop. He's actually shaking the whole building.
Oh, what a slam. Look here, the fans going crazy right now. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. It's the Raptors running away with it. And we're coming right back. Welcome back. We're still wrapping our heads around the history we just saw in the previous quarter.
So many things have to go right to break the single-game scoring record. And even though he'll get all the credit, it takes a lot of help from your teammates to put up this many points.
Walker out there with Isaiah Jackson. Then it's Nesmith. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Mitchell in at the point. That's the 5 for the Pacers.
Tyrese Halliburton is putting in work right now. This guy getting to his spots and scoring with ease.
And here's MP from outside. Another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Mitchell deciding where to go with it. Halliburton outside. Walker, a screen on MP. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. The deep 3. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got 4 rebounds in the game. Halliburton, the pass to Mitchell. Now here's Jackson. Halliburton on the wing. Pirtle grabs a miss. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. And here's MP from outside. Walker pulls down the board. Walker's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Halliburton. Well, Grant, it appears that league expansion is around the corner. Any concerns about spreading the talent too thin?
Not really, B.A. I mean, the global pool of players competing for an NBA roster spot has never been deeper. So there's plenty of talent to go around.
Here's MP driving in. The rebound by Jackson. The Pacers have gone 1 of 4 since the 4th quarter began. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
From deep, MP. Indiana with a rebound. Halliburton's got 4 rebounds now. Outside Walker. A touch under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Jackson. Mobo with a rebound. And for the Raptors, their shooting has been spectacular. 67%. Just incredible. Kept alive. Pirtle with the bucket.
Well, the hard work on the offensive glass pays off for Jakob Pirtle. Like to see that mindset from the big man. Goes back up strong as soon as he gets his hands on the basketball.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Walker. For 3. Rebound Toronto. Agbaji's got 4 rebounds in the game. And here's MP from outside. Pure from 3-point range. MP's got 6 points in the quarter.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Mitchell, the pass to Jackson. Halliburton against MP. Outside Walker. Shot clock at 6. Launches it. Fires it in the triple.
No hesitation. Nice work by Walker, not overthinking it.
Picked by Pirtle. Inside. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-back?
Substitution on the court.
Pirtle with a screen on Halliburton. MP, the pass to Pirtle, and he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Halliburton for 3. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Halliburton against MP. To the middle. Shoots from the block. And the shot goes. Mobo's got his first 2 points of the night.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
And the basket by Halliburton.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's MP. To the paint. Mobo gets the bucket. Mobo's got 4 points this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Nembhard outside. Siakam outside. That three's off the mark.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just crazy.
MP, the pass to Pirtle. Back to MP. More and more, we're seeing international players come into the league who are NBA ready, Grant.
It really is a sight to see, BA. And some of those guys start playing pro ball when they're 16 or 17 years old. It toughens you up real quick playing against older competition at that age.
Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. Now Mathurin. Pass to Halliburton. Uses the glass on the layup. Halliburton's got 16 points here in the second half.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Raptors.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, BA, this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this one, they go double digits in the win column.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
This guy putting on a passing clinic. If you want to know how to run an offense, roll back the tape from this evening.
And here's MP from outside. And the Raptors, another 3.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
And they're ahead right now because they're working so hard on the glass.
And bottom line, more boards means more possessions. That's how you build a lead.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
Fires from the wing. Again! What an avalanche!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. So, no problem for Toronto as they get the win. And with tonight's win, they're now 2-0 in the NBA Cup.
Yeah, just a fantastic start to the group stage. They're at
MP, you just did one of the most incredible things anyone has ever done in the history of professional sports.
It's true.
When you see something like that, or when you do something like that, it's hard to describe it in anything other than cliche, which had me thinking, athletes sometimes describe nights like tonight as, the hoop being bigger, appearing bigger than usual. Is that actually true? Or is it just a phrase that gets thrown around to try and describe the indescribable?
It seems transparent, like there is no rim. On a night like tonight, you feel where the rim is more than you see it, if that makes any sense.
It does.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I could have played with my eyes closed tonight and still got the win. That's how locked in I was.
You should try that on your next game.
You know what? Maybe I will, actually, because otherwise I might fall asleep out there. This game is getting way too easy for me, Bettina. Thank you, Bettina. Joe.
Where does breaking this record rank as far as your career accomplishments?
It's huge, obviously, but I've always been a team guy, and I know that sounds silly coming from someone who scored 100 points. Like, I get that, but if we don't get the chip this year, it's definitely going to be a bittersweet moment. I'll tell you that for sure. It's team over everything. There's no question about that. It's not even close.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Hey, question over here.
Never thought I'd see someone score over 100 points. Unbelievable.
Playing the media game to perfection. You won yourself some fans just now.
Man, I know scoring is up, but topping 100, just ridiculous. Go off, MP.
I got $20. You? $5 difference. That's ice cold. I have no idea. Night, MP.
All those people. Stay on point. Keep your eyes moving around the crowd. You'll be great. So much people really that I would cook. Yeah.
Triple digits? You really did it. I can't believe it.